We've done folks with autoimmune diseases such as lupus.
Contact the nation's leader in regenerative medicine to see how they could help you. Kansas Regenerative Medicine Center in Manhattan. Your stem cells, your health, your life.
You know how some people are so darn sweet it gets on your nerves? Well, it's the same with barbecue sauce. It's got to be sweet enough, but also have some kick, like Sweet Baby Ray's Honey Chipotle or sweet and spicy sauces, which have that bite, that rich, delicious flavor that drives taste buds wild. So even though our name is Sweet Baby Ray's, please remember our sauces aren't too sweet. In fact, they're just right. Sweet Baby Ray's, the sauce is the boss.
This July on baseball, don't miss the two biggest nights of the summer. The stars, the action. It's the T-Mobile Home Run Derby, followed by the 88th MLB All-Star Game presented by MasterCard. This July's blockbuster events. The T-Mobile Home Run Derby, Monday, July 10th at 7 Central on ESPN, and the 88th MLB All-Star Game presented by MasterCard, Tuesday, July 11th at 6:30 Central on Fox.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
Just like the groundskeepers at Kauffman Stadium, you need the right mowing equipment to help you keep your lawn looking healthy throughout the spring and summer. That's why so many homeowners have Z-Track mowers from John Deere. With impressive features such as zero turn radius, solid steel mower decks, and comfortable operator stations, you can expect your lawn to look more
the sixth and then hold off a Silver Lake Rally to win the nightcap. And they come into today's action with a record on the season of 21-3 against a team that they have played a lot of very good ball games with over time, including a couple earlier this season down at Chanute, won by the Arrows 6-4 and 6-5. We'll take a break right here, come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic pregame show on KOFO.com.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
And welcome back to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Arrows pregame show here ahead of tonight's baseball action between the Arrows and Chanute. Ottawa playing tonight without a couple of ball players. Donovan Sudi is on vacation this week, and Trevor Boehm, after being ejected from last night's ball game, will not be in the lineup. I think he has to miss 3 days, if I remember correctly. So the Arrows will be without the services of Sudi and Boehm, but with a roster size of 18, you can play around that a little bit. Tomorrow night, another doubleheader scheduled here at Harvey Drake Field, and the opponent this time will be Topeka. 6 o'clock first pitch, and pregame starting at about 5:45 on KOFO tomorrow night. Then on Friday night, Ottawa travels to Oskaloosa for a doubleheader. Back home here on Saturday for a twin bill against Newton, a couple of woodbag games starting at 1. And then on Sunday afternoon, it'll be a single woodbag game against Newton, again, a 1 o'clock start on that. And then the team will take Independence Day off, and then also the Independence Day Eve as well, before heading to the Fike Tournament up in Blue Springs, Missouri, starting on Wednesday the 5th. We'll take a break right here. We'll come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic pregame show on KOFO.com.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Constantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I've trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
And back here at Harvey Drake Field on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic pregame show. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for Chanute, leading off playing in center field, Corey Whitcomb. Batting second, playing at first base, Aaron Haviland. Hitting third to the second baseman, Mason Manbeck. Right fielder, Jaron Lewis bats fourth. Hitting fifth and doing the catcher, Hunter Friedrich. Pitching and batting sixth, Jake Haviland. Jake Fiskus will be in left field. He'll bat seventh. Hitting eighth and playing at shortstop is Gavin Dillow. Batting ninth, the third baseman, Josh Miller. And the extra hitter will be Bryson Ellis. So for Chanute, Whitcomb, Aaron Haviland, Manbeck, Lewis, Frederick, Haviland, Fiskus, Dillow, Miller, and Ellis. For Ottawa, leading off playing in center field, Jared Parenti. Batting second, the shortstop, Keegan Finch. Hitting third, playing in left field, Trenton Ferguson. Dalton Rankin will play third base. He'll bat cleanup. Batting fifth, at second base, Owen Lamar. The catcher, Merrick Brown, will hit sixth. Batting seventh, designated hitter, Spencer Mays. Hitting eighth, playing at first base, Grant Maxwell. And in right field batting ninth, Chance Crowley. For Ottawa, Parenti, Finch, Ferguson, Rankin, Lamar, Brown, Mays, Maxwell, and Crowley, with right-hander Brody Mundell on the mound. And that's going to do it for our Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic pregame show. Back with the first pitch from Harvey Drake Field. After this, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Thank you for listening to the Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show, brought to you by Wise Guys Construction and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. First pitch is coming up next. You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Lingle & Son Mortuary, also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, and Constantino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. Now let's head back to the Diamond and rejoin KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball.
And back here at Harvey M. Drake Field as we get set for baseball action between Ottawa and Chanute. Starting lineups will be announced here shortly. We'll also have our national anthem to be played here in just a minute or so. Again, Ottawa will be here at home tomorrow night, 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock doubleheader. And then Friday night at Oskaloosa for a 6 and 8 doubleheader. 1 and 3 Saturday afternoon here against Newton. That'll be a wood bat doubleheader. Should be a good one. I invite you to come on out and enjoy that. And on Sunday, those two teams will get together for a single wood-bat game also. So lots of good baseball action around here the next 4 or 5 days. You'll want to make sure that you take in some of this action. If you can't come here in person, of course, we're always glad to have you on radio and on the internet. Again, the wind is blowing out and really blowing out strongly to left field here tonight. And I'm not sure how well Harvey Drake Field is going to hold baseballs in here tonight. 320 down the lines, 360 to dead center field. And the wind's going to probably give anything hitting the air to left field probably a good 30, 40 feet carry. And that can sometimes make the difference between something that goes out or stays in the ballpark. So keeping the ball down is going to be at a premium here tonight. Arrows last night picking up their 20th and 21st victory of the season. It was not easy in Game 2. They had to score 3 in the 6th and then hold off a Silver Lake rally in the 7th to win 4-3. Arrows are going to take the field. Let's set them for you defensively. In left field, Trenton Ferguson. In center, Jared Pereni. And out in right, Chance Crowley. Third baseman is Dalton Rankin. At shortstop, Keegan Finch. Owen Lamar is the second baseman. And over at first, Grant Maxwell. Doing the catching is Merrick Brown. And right-hander Brody Mundell gets the start. He's 1-0 on the season with 1 save, an earned run average of 3.00. He's making his 4th appearance. He has thrown 9 in the 3rd innings, allowed 9 hits, 4 runs, all earned, walked 4, and struck out 6. Just about a month from now, state tournament will be here in Ottawa. And, of course, as the host team, Ottawa guaranteed to have a spot in that tournament. Make your plans right now to get out here and enjoy some of this baseball action. AAA Legion teams from around the state of Kansas will be here for 5 days. You can also come out and support the Legion program by being out here as well. It takes quite a bit of money to put on this program from year to year. Lots of expenses, a lot of things that you really wouldn't even think about go into putting on an American Legion baseball season. So anytime you can support this program, we certainly invite you to do that. We are set for baseball action. Corey Whitcomb will stand in for Chanute. He'll be followed by Aaron Haviland and then Mason Manbeck. Corey Whitcomb, right-handed batter. Lined by Brody Mundell. The first pitch of the night is outside, 1-0. Inside corner with a fastball. 1-1 to Whitcomb. Outfield straightaway. 1-1 pitch. Missed the inside corner. Two-one delivery. Hit into center field. That's going to be off the glove of Pereni on a dive. And Whitcomb will have a single. Jared Pereni went into a headlong dive to his right. Had the ball hit the glove, but he couldn't hang on. So Whitcomb is on to lead off the ball game. Here's Aaron Haviland. Haviland at first base tonight in game number 1. Whitcomb gets the lead over at first. Swing and a miss to the breaking ball, 0-1. Stretched by the right-hander. And his 1-strike pitch. Runner goes. The pitch is swung on and missed. The throw to second base is Well, it was there in time, but then the ball rolled away from Finch. Now the runner trying for third, and he is going to be safe at third. Finch tried to make a sweeping tag out at second. The ball rolled out of his glove, and he didn't go after it right away, and Whitcomb wisely headed for third and slid underneath the tag. So that'll be stolen base and an error. 2 strikes to Haviland, the pitch. Curve is strike 3 called. So Haviland caught looking, 1 out here in the top half of the first. Batter is Mason Manbeck. Ottawa infield comes in here. Mundell's pitch. Chopper toward the shortstop. Runner's going to try to score. Finch's only play now will be first base. They get the out there. Finch dropped the ball, had to recover. Got the runner at first, but down the line to score is Whitcomb. It's 1-0 Chanute. 2 out, nobody on. Here is Jaron Lewis. Pitch to the right-handed batter is inside. Fastball low, 2-0. Single, stolen base error, and a ground ball has produced a run here for Chanute in inning number 1. 2-0 pitch is down too low. Line the 3-0 pitch, and it's inside low. Lewis draws a 4-pitch walk with 2 outs, and that will get the catcher Hunter Friedrich to the plate. Friedrich had to take off the shin guards. He is a right-handed batter stepping in. Lewis gets a safe lead over at first. Mundell's pitch. Hit in the air, left center field. Now that ball is going to carry. Going back on a parade, looking up. This ball is going to be up against the wall. Throw comes into second base. Runner's going to try to score. Here comes the throw, and it's offline. And it's an RBI double for Friedrich. And right there we saw the wind come into play, because that ordinarily would have been a pretty routine fly ball. Instead, it one-hopped the fence. Now Jake Haviland, the batter. Stretched by Mundell. The pitch, swing and a miss. Both the runs now in this inning are earned, despite the error earlier. In the dirt, nice stop by Merrick Brown, 1-1. Line, that ball is just foul outside of third. Haviland hooked it, and it just kept hooking and finally landed a couple feet foul. Swing and a miss to the breaking ball. Tag applied by Brown, and Ottawa out of the inning. But 2 runs for Chanute on 2 hits, 1 Ottawa error, 1 left on base. At the end of a half inning of play, the score is Chanute 2, Ottawa coming to bat, and we're back. After this break, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
Hot days are ahead. Is your air conditioner up to snuff? Now's the time to find out. Call today for an AC tune-up from Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Our experts will make sure that your air conditioner is ready to keep your family cool this summer. 242-9273.
Arrows come to bat here in the bottom of the first. They'll send Jared Parenti, Keegan Finch, and Trenton Ferguson to the plate. Defensively for Chanute, in left field, Jake Fiskus. Corey Whitcomb is the center fielder, and out in right, Jaron Lewis. Third baseman is Josh Miller. Gavin Dillow is the shortstop. At second base, Mason Manbeck. And over at first, Aaron Haviland. Doing the catching is Hunter Frederick, and right-hander Jake Haviland is on the hill. Chanute getting a couple of runs in the first, one of them scoring on a ground ball, the other one on a double by Frederick. Coaching over at third base for the Arrows will be Brian Long. At first base, Spencer Hawkins. Haviland completing his warm-up tosses. Arrows won both games down at Chanute. They were not particularly well-played games. Ottawa won the first one 6-4 and the nightcap 6-5. Here it's 2-0 Chanute. Here's the throw to second. Ottawa will send Jared Parenti to the plate. Batting .413 on the season, no homers and 10 RBIs. Right-handed batter, Parenti. Pitch is down too low. Right-hander ready, and his 1-0 pitch. Also in the dirt. Two-0 to the Ottawa leadoff man. Low and away. Pitch, ball 4 low. So a 4-pitch walk to Parenti, and Ottawa has leadoff man on. Now Keegan Finch, the batter. Keegan .373 on the year, no homers, 17 runs batted in. Parenti always a threat to go, has a safe lead at first. Bluffs the move, the pitch low, and the ball rolled away from Frederick, and on down to second goes Parenti. Big gap right side of the infield. Over but low, 2-0. Stretch, check of the runner, the pitch. Low again. And Haviland really struggling getting one in the strike zone. Right through there. Finch was taking 3-1 now. Parenti out at second base. Nobody out. Center fielder Whitcomb swung around toward left center. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. Low ball 4. So back-to-back walks will bring Trenton Ferguson to the plate with runners first and second. Ferguson, 569 on the season, 2 home runs, 26 runs batted in. Again, Whitcomb has swung around about 10 steps toward left center field. There's a huge gap down the right field line. Low and away. Frederick made a nice backhanded stop. Down too low. Two and 0 to Ferguson. That ball gets away from the catcher. Runners will move up. Three and 0 now to Ferguson. See if he gets the green light here. Takes low and inside, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. For Dalton Rankin. And time is called, and here comes the Chanute coach out of the dugout. Could be a release point problem that Haviland is having out there, but really he's only been through the 2 strikes to Finch. Other than that, really hasn't been all that close. Arrows down 2-0, but threatening here in the bottom half of the first. The meeting is over quickly. Dalton Rankin, the batter. Dalton's averaged .283, no home runs, 15 runs batted in. Haviland's going to work from the windup. Pitch is inside. One 1-0 delivery is in for a strike. Next one to Rankin. Off speed, pitch is over, strike 2 called. Rankin steps out of the box. Now back in. The 1-2 pitch. This low and outside. Time called. Haviland taking extra time out on the mound prior to that pitch. Still taking a lot of time. Now ready. The 2-2 is high. The throw behind the runner at third, but back safely is Parenti. So a full count to Rankin. Haviland ready. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. That might be a double play. They'll go to second base and get the out there. Back to first, and it is a double play with a run down the line to score. Well, Parenti scores, but that takes the wind out of the sails of the Arrows right there. No RBI for Rankin. Finch will be at third now with 2 outs. Here's Owen Lamar hitting .459, no homers, and 11 RBIs. Hamlin's pitch. Fastball right through there. One delivery. Kerr lined it to left, a base hit. Finch comes down the line to score to tie the ball game. RBI number 12 for Lamar. And here is Merrick Brown. Merrick, as did Frederick in the top of the inning, has to take the shin guards off. Stands in with a .276 batting average, no home runs, 8 RBI. It's to him. Is up and in. Lamar, pretty good lead over at first. Pitch a strike. One and one to Brown with a runner at first, 2 away. Curve is in there, strike 2 called. Stretch, 1-2 pitch. Chopped off the plate out in front of the plate, fielded by Frederick, the catcher. He'll throw to first in time to retire Brown. Ottawa out in the first, but they tie the game. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. At the end of 1 inning, the score Ottawa 2, Chanute 2. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Costantino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Costantino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV Guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages. And get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
Well, team scoring a couple runs in the first. Chanute comes to bat here in the second. Send up Fiskus, Dillo, and Miller. Brody Mundell struck out 2 in the first, but gave up the leadoff single to Whitcomb, and then the RBI double to Frederick. Jake Fiskus will lead things off. Fiskus, the left-handed batter. Dell's pitch, outside corner, 0-1. Down too low. One on the way, grounded up the middle and into center field, a base hit. Mundell left that pitch up in the zone, and Fiskus took it right back where it came from. Hit number 3 for Chanute. The batter will be Gavin Dillow. Pitch to Dillow. Down low. Stretched by Mundell. His 1-0 pitch. A little high, 2-0. Runner at first leads away. Runner goes. Pitch is a strike. Brown couldn't get the ball out of the glove. But that base was stolen on the pitcher. Mundell did not look over there. So runner at second, 2-1 now to count to Dillow. Down low. One pitch. Chopper towards short and on pass Finch into left field for a hit. Ferguson comes up with it. The runner will hold at third. Wide turn at first base. And the runner heads back there on the single. So a couple hits to start the inning for Chanute. Runners at the corners, nobody out for Josh Miller.
Josh Miller.
Mundell's pitch, called strike. A 1 to Miller. Chopper down the third baseline is foul. Count 0-2. Mundell could use a strikeout here. And a bluff move to first. Now the 0-2 pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is hit in the air to center. And that ball's going to carry, and it's going to be out of here. Home run. A 3-run shot for Josh Miller. So a 3-run shot gives Chanute a 5-2 lead. Batter Bryson Ellis, the extra hitter. Pitch is down low. Mundell's 1-0 pitch, a little high. Two-0 delivery, bounced up there. 3-0 to Ellis. 2 singles and a long home run to center. Chanute has 3 here in the top of the second. In for a strike, Ellis was taking. Down now 3-1. Fouled, out of play. Here's the wind and the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here comes 3-2. And it's high, ball 4. Second walk issued by Mundell. And back to the top of the order for Corey Whitcomb, who singled and scored in the first. Time called. They'll do something with the pitching rubber, kind of clean it off a little bit. Stretch, the pitch to Whitcomb, showing bunt. Pitch is low. Right-hander to the belt. And is 1-0. Fouled out of play over the first base dugout. Ellis gets the lead at first. 1-1 to Whitcomb. Bunts back to the mound. Mundell will play to first base. And out there, runner to second. So Whitcomb gets the sacrifice bunt down. That'll bring Aaron Haviland to the plate. Called out on strikes his first time up. Check of the runner at second. Pitch to Haviland. Down low. One-0 pitch, fouled off the end of the bat over by the on-deck hitter. Chanute 3 in the inning. They lead by 3, 5-2. We're in the top of the second. One pitch. Grounder to third. And a bad hop and all over the glove of Rankin into left field. Ellis will stop at third base. How do we score that? Tried to side saddle it, so we're gonna give Dalton an error. That may be a little rigid, but he probably should have made that play. Runner goes from first, the pitch is strike, and into second base is Haviland with a stolen base. Manbeck grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. Two runners in scoring position, just one out. Infield comes in. Squeezes on, and the ball's fouled off. Chanute had the suicide squeeze in play there, but Manbeck couldn't get the bunt down in fair territory, but he did manage to get bat on ball, and that was the important thing. So the count 0-2. Mundell's pitch fouled it off over by the third base dugout. Again, the two-strike pitch. Curve, strike 3 called. So 2 outs in the inning, and here is Jaron Lewis, who walked and scored his first time up. Lundell from the stretch, and his pitch. Curve inside. With 2 outs now, the infield back at normal depth. Over but low, 2 balls, no strikes. Next one on the way, and it's fouled at the plate. Ellis out at third base. Aaron Haviland at second. 2-1 pitch to Lewis, and it hit him. And that will load the bases for Hunter Frederick, who doubled to deep left center field his first time up. Arrows need to get out of this inning with nothing more scored. Anything from here on in would be unearned. Lundell from the stretch, and his pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field. 1 run is in. Ferguson up with the ball, and the runner will hold. Throw comes into the cutoff man. It's a 6-2 ball game. Second RBI of the night for Frederick. And here is Jake Haviland. Haviland struck out swinging back in the first inning. Inside and low. Haviland, the 9th man to come to the plate in the inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 4 runs already home. Fly ball center field. Perenni going back, looking up, it carries, and this ball is out of here. A grand slam home run for Jake Haviland. Haviland hit that pretty well, but that really is just a normal fly ball on a normal day. So it's 10-2. And the batter, Jake Fiskus, who started all this off with a single up the middle. Pitch misses outside. It will be interesting to see how the Arrows respond to this. Outside, 2-0. They were beaten up in Omaha in one of those games. I think it was 10-3. Outside, 3-0 to Fiskus. He's going to stay in and battle. On a night like tonight, anything could happen. Strike, 3-1. Fiskus takes strike 2. Fly ball is center. That's shallow, but Perenni has the ball drift out to him, and he'll make the catch. For Chanute in the second, 8 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, nobody left on base, At the end of an inning and a half, Chanute 10, Ottawa 2. And we'll return after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Well, the Arrows find themselves in a big hole as they come to bat here in the bottom of the second. They'll have the lower third of the order up. Spencer Mays, Grant Maxwell, and Chance Crowley. 2 home runs in that top of the second, one by Josh Miller, the other by Jake Haviland. Both hit to the deepest part of the ballpark, both wind-aided to some extent. But that's the conditions we're in tonight. And you'll see a lot of this on this diamond the rest of the summer in terms of weather conditions. The Arrows need to realize that they need to just chip away at this lead. You don't hit the 8-run homer. Had to wait for Frederick again to get the catcher's equipment on, so a little bit of a delay here heading into the bottom of the second. Spencer Mays will stand in to lead things off. Spencer hitting .308, no homers, 4 RBIs. Line by Haviland, pitch to Mays. Swing and a miss. Didn't have a very good cut at that one, 0-1. Outside with a fastball, 1-1. Popped up foul. This one will drift out of play. A ball and 2 strikes to Mays, leading off the Ottawa second. Foul ball, first base side will be playable. Haviland in foul territory makes the catch. 1 down, and now Grant Maxwell will be the batter. Maxwell, 273, no homers, 11 runs batted in. Curve is over for a strike. Fastball buried in the dirt, 1-1. Haviland's next pitch, swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Nobody on, 1 out. Chanute leading 10-2 here in the bottom of the second. Another curve, hit right out in front of the plate. It's a fair ball, and Fredericks throw to first in time, 2 away. Now Chance Crowley, the batter. Chance hitting .350 with no home runs, 7 runs batted in. Crowley got the victory on the mound last night in Game 2, throwing 6 innings. Takes a fastball outside. One 0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. Right-hander ready, the 2-0 pitch. It's below the knees, 3 balls, no strikes. Breaking ball, bends in there. Crowley was taking all the way anyway. 3-1. Low and outside. They'll appeal, no swing. Ball 4, Crowley's on with 2 outs. Walk number 4 issued by Haviland. That'll get us back to the top of the order. Jared Perenni, who walked and scored in the first, the batter. Perenni now with a team-leading 36 runs scored. Also leads the team with bases on balls with 20. Low and away. Curve, bends in there, 1-1. Stretch, and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball low. Runner first, 2 away. In the dirt, Frederick kept it in front of him. That kept Crowley at first. 3 balls and a strike. And time is called, and here comes the Chanute coach once again. Haviland has just not thrown strikes consistently here tonight. He did manage to get both Mays and Maxwell after working ahead in the count. But really, his breaking pitch has been the only thing he's been able to get over with any kind of consistency. The one thing in a situation like this that you cannot afford to do is start putting base runners on. You got to make them earn their way. Down 3-1 to Peretti with Finch on deck. He would bat if Jared reaches. And ball 4 low. So 2 on with 2 out. Here's Finch, who walked and scored his first time up. Check the runners. Pitch to Finch. Strike over the outside corner. Haviland set, and the 0-1. Down low with a fastball. Buried again in the dirt, and a nice stop by Frederick, the catcher. It's 2-1 to Finch. Right through there, 2-2. Keegan probably ought to be looking breaking ball right here. Nope, it's fastball low. He'll throw behind the runner at second base, and Crowley's back. So now with the full count, runners will be off with this next pitch. And here it is. Ball 4 high. Bases are loaded for Trenton Ferguson. Trenton walked his first time up. 6 bases on balls issued by Haviland. He'll work from the full windup here. Fastball high, 1-0. Up and in, 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss, home run cut. But Ferguson came up empty. It's 2-1. Ball high. Haviland's 3-1. Chopper to the second baseman. Manbeck has it, flips to second. Ottawa out here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 left on base. We played 2. Chanute 10, Ottawa 2. And we'll return after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
New pitcher for the Arrows as Chanute comes to bat here in the third. Right-hander Kel Clark will appear for the 4th time on the season. 1 win, 1 loss, a 5.48 earned run average. 7 2/3 innings. He's allowed 8 hits, 9 runs, 6 earned. He's walked 11 and struck out 3. Brody Mundell goes 2 innings, allows 7 hits, 10 runs, 5 of them earned. Walked 2, hit a man, and struck out 3. Chanute will send to the plate Gavin Dillo, Josh Miller, and Bryson Nelson here in the top half of the third.
Leading off the 3rd inning for Chanute. Number 8, Gavin Dillo.
Royals lead the Tigers 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Dillo, a single to left his first time up. Clark throws a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now. Curves, swing and a miss. He's down on strikes. 1 out now, Josh Miller, who hit a home run to center field his first time up. Arrows back here tomorrow night, doubleheader against Topeka. Game time 6 o'clock. First pitch 5:40, or I'm sorry, pregame show starting at 5:45. Clark's pitch is down in the dirt. One-0 delivery. Missed inside. Again in the dirt, 3-0. Sometimes when you're trying to keep that ball down, you start aiming the ball and it will either sail on you or it will go down into the dirt. And that seems to be what's been happening to these pitchers here this evening. 3-0 to Miller. Ball 4 low. So 1 out base runner. And here is Bryson Ellis, who walked and scored his first time up. Stretched by Cale Clark, and his pitch inside. Pitch in for a strike. Runner leads away from first. 1-1 on the way. Going outside, and a nice backhanded stop by Brown. Count now 2-1. 1 out, 1 on. Defensive swing, and the ball fouled back. It's 2-2. Miller leads away. 2-2 pitch. Outside with a breaking ball. Stretched by Clark, and the 3-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. Chanute, as you know, finished second to the Arrows last year at the state tournament out in Great Bend. Again, the 3-2 to Ellis. Curve is high. All 4 runners on at first and second with 1 out. And here is Corey Whitcomb, who is singled and sacrificed. Clark's pitch, swing and a miss, big cut, no contact. First baseman Maxwell in front of the runner over there. Way outside with a breaking pitch. Brown had to go after it. It's 1-1. Arrows looking for a ground ball here at an infielder. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. Curve outside. Down low and a full count. Here's the payoff pitch to Whitcomb. Popped him up into center field. Perenni to his right, under it to make the catch. And there's 2 away. Now Aaron Haviland. Haviland reached on an error his last time up and scored. He's 0 for 2 officially. Stretched by Clark, and his pitch fouled straight back. 10-2 Chanute, game in the top half of the third, first game of 2. swing and a miss to the fastball, and it's 2 strikes. Clark okays the sign, and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball low. One, 2 to Havlin. Curve way up high. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners are going. The pitch is popped up, foul, and out of play. Count remains 2-2. 2 out, runners at first and second. Fouled it straight back to the screen. So we'll have to do it again. Havlin waits. Clark has the sign. And the pitch. Runners go again. Pitch is low, and the throw to third is going to be not in time. So Chanute runs the double steal. Count now 3-2 to Havlin with Manbeck on deck. Umpire called time to get some additional baseballs. Stretched by Clark. 3-2 pitch. Popped up, maybe playable. Brown near the plate. This is going to be tough. He'll make the catch in foul territory. Chanute out here in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move to the bottom of the third. Chanute 10, Ottawa 2, and we're back. After this timeout, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Did you know Dr. Hale's office is a full-service dental care center? If your child is having a toothache, your teenager needs his wisdom teeth removed, or mom needs a new set of dentures, Dr. Hale can treat these and other dental concerns. For quality care in a relaxed environment, call Dr. Hale's office 242-1800.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org.
Bottom of the third inning, middle third of the order for the Arrows, Rankin, Lamar, and Brown. .141 pitches thrown in 2.5 innings here tonight. Second game to follow. A little windy out here, but pleasant enough, and there's plenty of shade here at Orla's Cox Sports Complex. Come on out and enjoy some baseball. Dalton Rankin will lead things off. Grounded into a 6-4-3 double play his first time up. Kind of took the wind out of the Arrows' sails. They had bases loaded, nobody out. They ended up getting 2 runs, but that was not really what they needed at that juncture. Jake Havlin winds and pitches. Outside corner with a fast. Didn't think so. Outside, 1-1. Chanute hosts the zone that Ottawa will play in at the end of the regular season. Of course, the Arrows don't have to win that zone to play in the state tournament. Chopper foul past third. Now the two teams involved, Pittsburgh and Neosho County. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball high. Two to Rankin. Hit in the air, down the line and left. Fiskus near the line, and he will make a fair ball catch. One out. Here is Owen Lamar. Lamar, an RBI single his first time up, has the only hit for Ottawa. Strike at the letters. Grounder to short. Up with it is Dillo, and he throws Lamar out 2 away. Now Merrick Brown. Brown tapped out in front of the plate, thrown out by the catcher back in the first inning. Curve is in for a strike. Another breaking ball. This one stayed inside. Wind really blowing now. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2, inside corner at the knees. One-two pitch. Ground ball slowly hit. Shortstop will field. Long throw across is high. Brown will be safe at first on the air. Dillo's throw sailed on him, just sailed over the head of Haviland. So Brown's at first with 2 outs. Courtesy runner, and that'll be Colson Bean. Spencer Mays will be the batter. Spencer fouled out to the first baseman back in the second. Pitch low. One-oh pitch, swing and a miss. Ten to 2, Chanute, bottom half of the third inning, game 1 of the doubleheader. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. They'll throw behind the runner at first, and Bean is back. 1-2, the count to Mays. Chopper past the mound. Dillo fields. His play will be first base, and Mays is out by a couple of steps. Arrows down here in the third. No runs, no hits. 1 error, 1 left. At the end of 3 innings of play, Chanute 10, Ottawa 2. And we'll take a timeout right here. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
In honor of our great country in the state of Kansas, Messengers Home Furnishings in South Ottawa is offering 2 free lamps valued up to $150 when you buy a lacrosse sofa in the month of June. For 20 years now, Messengers has been offering a large selection of lacrosse sofas made right here in Kansas by Kansans. With lifetime warranties on their frames and heavy-duty foam cushion cores, your lacrosse sofa can last longer than those old lamps you've got that need replaced. So get to Messengers Home Furnishings before June ends and get your free pair of lamps with any lacrosse sofa purchase.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Top half of the fourth for Chanute, 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Manbeck, Lewis, and Frederick. Cale Clark will start his second inning of work. Gave up a couple of walks in the third, but worked around it. Mason Manbeck is 0 for 2. Chanute making some changes, but I think they're just position changes. They only have one player on the bench. So Manbeck will stand in. Clark's pitch plunked him. So Manbeck is on. Batter Jaron Lewis, who has walked and been hit by a pitch. He scored twice. Lewis will stand in. Pitch from Clark, called strike. Wind continues to blow out mightily toward left field here. Inside with a fastball, 1-1. Chanute got 2 in the first and 8 in the second. Ottawa got both of its runs in the first inning. Swing and a miss to the high fastball, 1-2. Curve, strike 3 called. Second strikeout for Clark, 1 out in the inning. Here is Hunter Frederick, who is 2 for 2. RBI double in the first, and a run-scoring single in the second. Pitch from Clark. Moved him off the plate. It's inside, 1-0. Up too high. Runner leads away from first. 2-0 pitch is over but low. Fastball right through there. Frederick taking on the 3-0 pitch. Now the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Ball rolled away from Brown and runner on down to second base. Count full to Frederick with runner at second, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a pitch bearing in on him. So 2 outs, and now the batter Jake Haviland, who homered at dead center field, a grand slam his last time up. He's also struck out swinging. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And this one hits him. So Haviland is on, 2 on, 2 out for Jake Fiskus, who is singled and flied to center. Third hit batsman by Ottawa pitching here tonight. Fastball poured in there, strike called. Strike 2, hit the outside corner with the fastball. So Clark ahead in the count, 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck out the side. In the fourth for Chanute. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left. Game moves to the bottom of the fourth inning, 10-2 Chanute. We'll be back after this. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
New pitcher for Chanute as Ottawa comes to bat here in the bottom of the fourth, down 10-2. Right-hander Gavin Dillow moves to the mound. Jake Haviland trades places with him. He'll play shortstop now. The Arrows will have Grant Maxwell, Chance Crowley, and Jared Peretti. So Haviland goes 3 innings. He throws 70 pitches. Allowed just 1 hit, 2 runs. They were both earned. Grant Maxwell will stand in. Grant thrown out by the catcher. A little tapper out in front of the plate back in the second inning. Line drive and speared by the second baseman Manbeck. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now Chance Crowley. Chance drew a walk in that second inning. Ottawa had the bases loaded, 2 outs, but came up empty. Pitch from Dillow. been their first strike. Strike two, hit the inside corner. Two-strike pitch. Ground ball slowly hit towards short. Havlin charges and comes up throwing, makes the play, 2 away. 2 out, nobody on for Jared Perenni, who has walked twice. Update on the Royals. They lead the Tigers in the top of the 4th, 5-0. Perenni takes inside. Salvador Perez has a home run, as does Mike Moustakas tonight for KC. Slowly hit ground ball at the third baseline, fielded at third, and the throw to first base gets away from Havlin, and Perenni around second. He's going to try for third, and there will be no throw. So it'll be an infield single and an error on the throw by Miller, the third baseman. Looks like that ball might have gone right through the webbing of Aaron Havlin's first base mitt. Keegan Finch will be the batter. Keegan also has walked twice. That's just the second hit for the Arrows here this evening. Base hit right center field. Perenni down the line to score. Finch picks up RBI number 18 on the season. Now Trenton Ferguson. Trenton walked in the first, grounded into a fielder's choice in the second. Pitch to Trenton. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit center field. Finch round second. He'll head for third. Whitcomb misplayed the ball. And Finch will make it easily on the single by Ferguson. Now Dalton Rankin. Dalton has rounded into a double play and has slid to left. Stretched by Billow. The pitch. Low and away. 10-3 now, bottom of the 4th. Rankin asks for time. One-0 pitch. Runner goes from first. The throw will come through, and it's off the glove of Havlin, the shortstop, and on into shallow center field. Finch will score. Ferguson to third. Ferguson gets a stolen base. Error. We're going to give the error to the shortstop. That ball was fieldable. 2 balls, no strikes to Rankin. Swing and a miss. So a couple of errors by Chanute here in the inning. 3 in the ball game now. Curve for a strike, 2-2. Breaking pitch just missed. Count runs full. Ball 4 inside. So Rankin is on. And that will get Owen Lamar to the plate. Owen 1 for 2, an RBI single in the first.
Owen Lamar.
Strike on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is skied. Foul territory, first base side. Who wants it? It was in a fair territory, and it's going to be in for a base hit, except for the fact that Lamar never left the plate. He is out at first, and the inning is over. The play ends up going 3 unassisted. Ottawa scores 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, and 1 man left on base. Check that, 2 men left on base. We'll move to the 5th inning. The score is now Chanute 10, Ottawa 4, and we're back after this. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. Wishing the best to the Ottawa Arrows American Legion baseball team and providing you the best chiropractic techniques and treatment for your overall health and wellness. Call for an appointment today. 893-8272.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Top of the 5th, 10-4 Chanute. Left-hander Colson Bean, the new Ottawa pitcher. Colson making his 4th appearance. He's 2 wins, no losses, an earned run average of 1.17. He has thrown 6 innings, allowed 4 hits, 4 runs, only 1 of them earned. He has walked 2 and struck out 6. Cale Clark goes 2 innings. Walks a couple, hits a couple, struck out 4. Gavin Dillow will lead things off. 1 for 2. First pitch, hit in the air, first base side, over is Maxwell, but this one came back into the field of play, but Maxwell couldn't make the catch. I tell you what, this wind is making things very interesting. By the way, the Arrows have a new third baseman. Brock Huddleston over at third. Dalton Rankin moved to second base. Anything that looks like it's going out of play first base side, you've got to stay with. Pitch inside, 1-1. You almost have to play it like an outfielder. You've got to stay back on the ball and kind of let it come to you. Strike call, inside corner, 1-2 to Dillow, who is 1 for 2 tonight. Curve is fouled off over by the third base dugout. Second game to follow here. Ottawa plays 2 at home tomorrow, 2 in Oskaloosa Friday, 2 here on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday. Ball hit in the air deep left center field. That ball is going to be way out of here. Home run for Gavin Dillow. Third dinger of the night for Chanute. And it's 11-4. The outfielders, Ferguson and Perenni, never took a step. Josh Miller, the batter. Miller has a 3-run homer, and he's also drawn a walk tonight. Foul back to the screen, 0-1. Curve inside. Beans 1-1 pitch. And it's low. Low and inside, 3-1 out of Miller. That ball hit down the left field line, and that one has home run depth. The question is fair or foul, and it's a foul ball. The end of 4, Royals lead the Tigers 5-1. Here it's 11-4 Chanute. We're in the top half of the 5th. Three-two pitch. Ball hit into right center field, and that one is going to be in for extra bases up against the fence. And rounding second, putting on the brakes. They'll throw behind him, but Miller back safely. Bryson Ellis, the batter. Ellis has walked twice, scored a run, stolen a base. Fastball high. Beans 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Check the runner at second. 1-1 delivery. Grounder to the shortstop. Pitch will look the runner back. Throw to first in time. So 1 out. Back to the top of the order for Corey Whitcomb. Whitcomb is 1 for 2. Chanute has 9 hits in the game now. Pitch to Whitcomb. Curve inside. Runner heading for third. Pitch is a strike. Throw to third base is there in time, and a nice play by Brock Huddleston to short hop the ball and get the tag down. So 2 outs now. 1-1 the count to Whitcomb. Swing and a miss. One-two pitch. Just missed. Beans 2-2 offering. Curve is lined into right center field, a base hit. Peretti trying to cut it off, knocks it down. Here comes a throw into second base. It's a little bit offline, and Whitcomb's in with a double. Second base came off its moorings. Whitcomb kind of an awkward slide out there. Batter will be Aaron Havlin, who is 0 for 3 tonight. from B, no, throw to second instead, and back safely is Whitcomb. Chanute has a run home here in the fifth, leading it now 11-4. Chopper towards shortstop. Finch has got it. Guns it across to end the inning. Chanute gets a run, 3 hits, no Ottawa errors, 1 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Chanute 11, Ottawa 4, and we're back after this timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Arrows down 7 as they bat here in the bottom of the fifth. They'll send to the plate Brown, Mays, and Maxwell. Gavin Dillow, the second pitcher used by Chanute in this ball game. Jake Havlin went the first 3 innings, allowed just 1 hit, 2 earned runs. He walked 6, did not strike out anyone. Merrick Brown has grounded out and reached on an error. Brown stands in, Dillow's ready, and his pitch. Fastball high. Foul back to the screen. Evens the count, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, 1-2. Fastball outside. Brown back in, and the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off down the right field line, and this one will be out of play. Two and two to the Arrows catcher. Curve missed high. That runs the count full. Hit into right center field, but playable. Lewis, under it, makes the catch. 1 out, now Spencer Mays, who's 0 for 2. Pitch from Dillow. Fouled it back. A 1 pitch. And it hit him. So Mays hit by a pitch for the 4th time this season. That leads the team. He's at first with 1 away for Grant Maxwell. Maxwell has grounded out and lined out. outside and low. Arrows have 4 hits tonight. Fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. Mays inches away from first. Same pitch, same result. Strike 2 called. Ground ball sharply hit, knocked down by Haviland. He'll underhand to second. Out there, no. And they'll say it is out. He was trying to get the ball from the glove hand to the throwing hand. So Mays is out at second on the fielder's choice. 2 outs in the inning, and here is Chance Crowley, now check that, Johnny Nash is going to bat for Crowley. Nash, 150 batting average, no homers, 2 RBIs. Pitch from Dillo, blown away, backhanded by Frederick. In for a strike, 1-1. Chanute on top, 11-4, game in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. It's 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Nash after a pitch up around his eyes. The inning is over. No runs for Ottawa. No hits. 1 left. At the end of 5 innings, it's Chanute 11, Ottawa 4, and we'll be back after this. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
This is Eric Stonestreet, and as many of you know, I love my home state of Kansas. In March, Kansas ranchers lost homes, equipment, and thousands of cattle from the largest wildfires in the state's history. Imagine losing all you have in a fire. Not just your house, but your livelihood. Ranchers are beginning to rebuild, but it will take years and tens of millions of dollars to build back herds, fences, and other infrastructure. Today, I'm asking you to help. Donate what you can and show your support to the ranchers of Kansas. Simply go to kansasfires.com. Your donation is tax deductible and will go to those who need it the most.
Top of the 6th for Chanute, 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Manbeck, Lewis, and Frederick. Mason Manbeck is 0 for 2. Was hit by a pitch his last time up. Chanute has out-hit Ottawa 10-4. They lead on the scoreboard 11-4. Outside corner, strike 1 called. Grounder foul past third. Oh-2 pitch. Line drive up the middle, speared by Rankin. He tried to flip it over to Finch, but couldn't do it, and it'll be a base hit for Manbeck. Rankin with a dive to his right, came up with the baseball, tried to glove hand it to Finch to try to throw to first, but didn't work out quite like it does sometimes in the big leagues. Here's Jaron Lewis. Lewis 0 for 1 officially, has scored a couple of runs. Fastball outside. way back to the screen, runner down to second. Two and 0 to Jaron Lewis. Up too high. Ball 4 outside. First and second, nobody out for Hunter Frederick. Frederick struck out his last time, but had a double in the first and a single in the second. He's driven home a couple of runs. Johnny Nash, by the way, is out in right field for the Arrows now. Bean's pitch. Frederick buds. Fielded by Bean. He'll play to first for the out. So second and third, one away for Jake Haviland. Haviland, a grand slam home run in the second. He's also struck out and been hit by a pitch. Infield comes in for the Arrows. Over but low, 1-0. Ottawa can't afford to give up a run here. They're down 7, and they would be put in a run rule situation if Chanute scores here. Pop fly into right field. I say a pop fly. That's really carrying. And Perenni will make the catch. Runner will tag at third and come down the line to score to make it 12-4. Sacrifice fly for Haviland. And with 2 outs, runner at second, the batter, Jake Fiskus. Fiskus a single and 3 times up. Inside to him. Matchup here, left-hander against left-hander. Bean's pitch. Missed inside, 2-0. Infield single by Manbeck. Moved up on a wild pitch, then Lewis walked. Fly ball right field. Nash will have to retreat, but he'll have room. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Chanute gets a run, 1 hit, no Ottawa errors, 1 left on base. Arrows come to bat in the bottom of the 6th, down 12-4, and we'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Game moves to the bottom of the 6th. Ottawa needs at least 1 here. They'll have the top of the order. That's Perenni, Finch, and Ferguson if anybody gets on Rankin. Second game will follow at the end of this one by about 20 minutes or so. We'll be on with a pregame show 10 minutes prior to first pitch. Jared Perenni is singled, walked twice. That is single and infield single back in the 4th. He has scored 2 of the Ottawa runs. That ball hit deep to left. Park's not going to hold that one. Perenni gets it out of here. Home run, his first of the season. So that's the run Ottawa needed to keep in the ball game at least. And now the batter, Keegan Finch. Keegan a single to center his last time up. Has also walked twice. deep down the right field line, foul, and it will be out of play. A 1 pitch to Finch, down the dirt. Low and outside, 2-1. Fouled out of play. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. Pitch spoils it, fouls it off into the netting. Still come with the breaking ball there, and Finch managed to stay alive. Inside, a full count. Ball 4 low. Trenton Ferguson, the batter. Trenton has walked, grounded into a force play, and singled. Stretch by Dillow, the pitch. Lined into left center field, and that one's going to drop in front of Whitcomb for a hit. So 2 on, still nobody out. Dalton Rankin, the batter, 0 for 2 with a walk. Randy led off the inning with a home run to left. Finch walked, and Ferguson a single to center. Pitch to Rankin, little high. Called strike, 1-1. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Rankin down in the count now, a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball high. Finch at second, Ferguson at first, still nobody out. 2-2 to Rankin. Ball hit in the air, center field. Whitcomb under it. Finch tags, the catch made, and Finch will decide better of it with his team down 7 and stay at second base. So 1 out, and now Brock Huddleston will bat for the first time. Brock hitting .286, no homers, 7 runs batted in. Up and in. Huddleston had to lean out of the way of that one. Popped him up. Mile high, infield fly rule will be called. Jake Haviland makes the catch, 2 outs. So it'll be up to Merrick Brown. Merrick 0 for 3. Reached on an error back in the 3rd inning. Fouled it straight back. Check the runners, a 1 pitch. Outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. After a high fastball, he fouled it back to the screen. One-two pitch. Curve just missed the outside corner. Brown looked at it the entire way. I'm not so sure he didn't think that was strike 3. Instead, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out. Checked off the pitch up high, full count. Finch and Ferguson will be off with this 3-2 offering. And here it is. Ball 4 high. So that'll load the bases for Spencer Mays. Mays 0 for 2, hit by a pitch his last time up. This time, Alex Trinkle will run for Brown. Fastball high, 1-0. Fouled out of play. Mays way out in front of that one. Dillo from the wind and the pitch. Strike 2 on the inside corner. Popped up, playable. Frederick, the catcher, has it to retire the side. So the Arrows leave the bases full. They do get a run on the home run by Peretti. 2 hits. There were no errors. 3 left on base. We'll go to the 7th. Chanute 12, Ottawa 5. We'll be back after this, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
This is Eric Stonestreet, and as many of you know, I love my home state of Kansas. In March, Kansas ranchers lost homes, equipment, and thousands of cattle from the largest wildfires in the state's history. Imagine losing all you have in a fire. Not just your house, but your livelihood. Ranchers are beginning to rebuild, but it will take years and tens of millions of dollars to build back herds, fences, and other infrastructure. Today, I'm asking you to help. Donate what you can and show your support to the ranchers of Kansas. Simply go to kansasfires.com. Your donation is tax deductible and will go to those who need it the most.
We move to the 7th inning. Chanute will have the 8, 9, and 10 hitters in the lineup: Dillo, Miller, and Ellis. Gavin Dillo, a solo homer to left center his last time up. He's also singled and struck out. Pitch from Colson Bean is down low. Called strike with a fastball, 1-1. Low and inside. Two-one pitch, up too high. And the 3-1. Ball 4 low. So leadoff man on, and now Josh Miller. Miller, a homer and a double, also has drawn a walk. That homer in the second, a 3-run shot. Bean throws high. Over but low, 2-0. Inside corner, now 2-1. Missed away, and a count of 3-1 to Miller. Ground ball, that is fair down the left field line. They called it foul. Sorry. Count full. So the count full now to Miller. Stretch by Bean, 3-2 pitch. Fouled it out of play. Game hits the 2-hour mark here. Fly ball center field. Back is Peretti. He has room. He'll make the catch. And Dillo back to first. Now Bryson Ellis, the batter. Ellis 0 for 1 officially, walked twice and scored a run. Royals and the Tigers now in the top of the 7th. Casey on top 5-2. Pitch is a strike. Bluffs the bunt. Took the pitch low. One on, one out. Top of the 7th. Chanute leads 12-5. Slowly hit ground ball up the third baseline. Bean will throw to first, and just off the glove of Maxwell, runner on over to third base. An infield single for Ellis, I believe. And now Corey Whitcomb, the batter. Whitcomb a single and a double. Pitch. Low and inside, 1-0. Get down the left field line, twisting foul. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Runner goes from first. The pitch is inside, almost hit Whitcomb. He had to jump out of the way of it. Two balls and a strike. Runners now at second and third. Pitch is low. And ball 4 outside to load the bases. That'll bring Aaron Haviland to the plate. It'll bring Brian Long out of the Ottawa dugout. And usually that's where the Arrows make a pitching change, so we'll see what happens here. Chanute got 2 in the first. Ottawa tied it with 2 in their half of the first inning, but then Chanute with 8 runs in the second. Single runs in the 5th and the 6th. Ottawa got a run in the 5th. Check that, 2 in the 4th and 1 in the 6th. Bean will stay in the ballgame. Aaron Havlin 0 for 4 tonight. Infield comes in. Outside, 1-0. Fouled it out of play. One pitch, down in the dirt. Nice stop by Brown. Fly ball left field, and this will carry. Ferguson goes back to the fence, looks up, grand slam home run, Aaron Havlin. Second grand salami of the night for Chanute. And the 4th home run of the evening for the team.
Now that is Chanute. Number 4, Mason Manbeck.
Mason Manbeck, the batter. Manbeck, an infield single his last time up, is 1 for 3. Down low. Hit a long way down the line and left, but well foul. That ball hit in the air, shallow right center. Rankin drops the ball. Rankin trying to take that one from the side, and it bounced off the glove for an error. 3rd error on the Arrows tonight. And now Jaron Lewis. Lewis has been on base 3 times, 0 for 1 officially. Pitch hits him in the leg. Hunter Frederick, the batter. 2 for 3 on the night. Stretched by Bean, and his pitch. Fouled it back to the screen. Chanute leads at 16-5 in the top of the 7th. Fastball high, 1-1. First and second, 1 out. Missed away. Inside, 3-1. swings and fouls it back, 3-2 now. Popped him up. Shallow right. Nash coming in, makes the catch. Wind was blowing that away from him. 2 outs, and now Jake Havlin, the batter. Havlin one hit, a grand slam home run back in the second inning. Pitch is low. Line to left, and that one is going to be caught on the dive by Trenton Ferguson. Fine play by the Ottawa left fielder to end the inning, but 4 runs for Chanute on 2 hits, 1 Ottawa error, and 2 left on base. Last chance for the Arrows. They trail 16-5 heading to the bottom of the 7th, and you are listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
The Arrows bat here in the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Grant Maxwell, Johnny Nash, and Jared Peretti. Josh Miller will throw the 7th inning for Chanute. Gavin Dillow will move to third base. Dillow threw 3 innings. Gave up 3 runs. Two of them were earned. Based on the scoring rules, he would stand to be the winning pitcher, though, because the starter did not go 4, which is necessary in the 7-inning game. Jake Havlin could have been a winning pitcher had Chanute run ruled the Arrows. But Ottawa stayed in the ball game in the 6th with a home run by Peretti before the grand slam by Aaron Havlin in the top of the 7th. Five home runs tonight in this game number 1. We thought it might be that way. 4 of them hit by Chanute, though, and don't come out on the good end of that very often, especially when 2 of them are grand slams and 1 a 3-run shot. Grant Maxwell's 0 for 3, has stung the ball twice in this game, was out on a liner to the second baseman in the 4th, and hit a sharp hit ground ball to the shortstop for a fielder's choice in the 5th. There's a liner into shallow left, and that's going to be off the glove of Fiskus and in for a hit. So Maxwell has Ottawa's 7th hit, and now Johnny Nash, who struck out swinging his first time, the batter. Johnny, a hungry hitter. He needs to get untracked here. Pitch misses outside. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 1-1. Down the dirt. Ball rolls away from the catcher, but Maxwell does not elect to try to take second. 2-1 now to Nash. Ground ball to third. That might be two. Second base, and a bad throw on into right field. Maxwell made a wide turn, stayed at second base. So it'll be a fielder's choice and an error on the throw by Dillo, the third baseman. First and second with nobody out for Jared Parenti. Jared is 2 for 2. He scored 3 times. Solo home run his last time up. He's done his job from the leadoff spot here tonight. Pitch for Miller. Down low. Chanute now with 4 errors in the game. Ground ball just foul outside of third. Maxwell back to second. Nash to first. Strike 2 at the knees. And now the 1-2 pitch. Grounder to short. Havlin's only play first, and a high throw, and it got him. Aaron Havlin was able to keep his foot on the bag. So Parenti is out. Runners take second and third. 1 down, and now Keegan Finch, the batter. Keegan has walked 3 times and has singled to center to drive home a run. Miller will work from the stretch position. Pitch is down low. Chanute on top 16-5. Top of the 7th, game 1 of the doubleheader. It's been a long one. High, 2-0 to Finch. Swinging and hitting it into left center field. That ball will carry. Going back, Wickham looking up. 3-run home run, Keegan Finch. First of the year for Keegan. And it makes it 16-8. Sixth home run on the evening. Now Trenton Ferguson, who's 2 for 3. Curve is high. Fouled it back, had a good cut. Notice 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. One-two delivery. Popped it up in the shallow right. Lewis coming on, still coming on, and makes the play. So the arrow's down to the last out. Batter will be Dalton Rankin, who is 0 for 3 with a walk.
Now batting for the Arrows. For 7, Dalton Rankin.
Pitch from Josh Miller is down low. That ball hit to left field, and that one's deep. The outfielders just look up and watch this one sail out of here. It's a solo home run for Dalton Rankin. His first of the year. Now a 16-9 game. Brock Huddleston, the batter, 0 for 1. 7 home runs now tonight. Huddleston takes low. Low and away, 2-0. Royals and Tigers 5-2. KC, end of 7. Strike at the knees, 2-1. Sporting Kansas City has beaten the Houston Dynamo tonight, 2-0. Strike 2 called, 2-2. Just missed, 3-2 now to Huddleston. Fouled it out of play. We've had well over 300 pitches in this ball game. Huddleston back in. And again, the 3-2 pitch. Hit into right center field, but playable for Lewis, and the catch made. The game is over. Ottawa scores 4 in the 7th on 3 hits. There was 1 error, and nobody left on base. Final score in Game 1, Chanute 16, Ottawa 9, and we'll be back with the Advantage Electric postgame show after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Stay tuned for the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball postgame show, brought to you by Advantage Electric at 229 North Main in Ottawa. Advantage Electric, lighting up your world. Electricity, where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Community journalism is thriving at the Ottawa Herald. 3 days a week in print and every day online, the Herald's award-winning staff covers the news that matters to you. Breaking news, sports, events, and so much more. Just as the Herald has done for more than 140 years. Call 242-4700 to subscribe today, or find us online at www.ottawaherald.com, on Facebook, or download our app.
The most trusted name in heating and cooling is Adamson Brothers. Let us make sure your air conditioner is ready to handle the hottest days of the year. Call today and schedule a tune-up with our air conditioning experts. 242-9273.
Need to know if your child's game or practice has been canceled due to weather? Sign up now for Ottawa Recreation Commission's text alerts. Go to orcottawas.org to sign up or for more information.
Arrows fall in this first game of the doubleheader, 16-9 to the Chanute. Chanute with 8 runs in the second. That really the difference in the ball game. That and the fact that they hit 4 home runs, and that accounted for 12 runs, while Ottawa with 3 home runs, only getting 5 off those homers. The tough game, and the Arrows will lick their wounds and try to come out and win game number 2. We'll be back after this. You're listening to the Advantage Electric postgame show on KOFO.com.
Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting, making custom lights. I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
This is Eric Stonestreet, and as many of you know, I love my home state of Kansas. In March, Kansas ranchers lost homes, equipment, and thousands of cattle from the largest wildfires in the state's history. Imagine losing all you have in a fire. Not just your house, but your livelihood. Ranchers are beginning to rebuild, but it will take years and tens of millions of dollars to build back herds, fences, and other infrastructure. Today, I'm asking you to help. Donate what you can and show your support to the ranchers of Kansas. Simply go to kansasfires.com. Your donation is tax deductible and will go to those who need it the most.
16-9 the final. Chanute with the win. And we'll send it back. Actually, we'll be back with you in about 10 to 15 minutes with pregame for the second game. Line score in this one, 16 runs, 13 hits, 4 errors, 9 left for Chanute. Ottawa, 9 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors, and 11 men left on base. Winning pitcher for Chanute was the middle reliever, and that was Gavin Dillow. Losing pitcher for Ottawa, the starter, Brody Mundell, whose record is now 1-1. Again, back with you shortly with the second game here on KOFO. Again, the final in the first one, Chanute 16, Ottawa 9, and this is Gary Bateman saying so long for now.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball from KOFO. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishing, Dingle & Son Mortuary, also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, and Costantino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. For more information about our next Ottawa Arrows Legion baseball broadcast, log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.